I would say an emphatic yes, that the Christian does have a proper role in the political process. I'll go back to the Bible for an example, in that Paul was a Christian, but he was also a Roman citizen. And if you look at the story of Paul, he was essentially asserted his rights as a Roman citizen to plead for Christ in the public square. And I feel the same way. If you look at the great issues of social justice, and I know that that term has baggage, but if you look at women's suffrage, if you look at the civil rights movement in our country, those were led by the church. You know, Martin Luther King was Reverend Martin Luther King. That came out of the church. Today, we should be equally involved in issues of the day and be speaking into them. Now, does that mean, and I think the soundbite response to that is, oh, you think there should be a litmus test for public officials? Well, no, I don't. But I think that a moral people, whether they be Christian or not, it's in their best interest to elect to office people who have a moral framework, have a moral worldview that says cheating is wrong, stealing is wrong, and that, in other words, they have a moral compass that points true north. Render unto God what is God's, and render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Well, rendering unto Caesar is essentially involvement in the public process. We are still citizens of the United States, and as citizens we have rights, free speech, and our speech is informed by our belief system. Just as someone who disagrees with me has a right based on their belief system. Just because I happen to be a man of faith doesn't exclude me from the public debate. If anything, I, as a Christian, I should be running to the public debate.